Lippert has deployed Infor CPQ into their e-commerce site to support a build-your-own experience with their new awning builder. The awning builder leverages the Infor CPQ visual configuration capability to allow users to interact with their products in the scene related to where their products would be used to give them a good visualization of how their product fits to meet their needs. In this example here, you can see changing the scene from night to day gives us some different variety related to how the product can be used in that environment. Here we can also see where the scene is being removed and also changed to represent a different type of attachment to a different type of a vehicle. The scene can also be eliminated altogether to just have the user focus on the product to really hone in on those key product attributes. I'll go ahead and switch back to a fifth trailer example and rotate and zoom out to be able to continue through my process. I like to have the scene in place so that I can have better visibility to how this product interacts in the environment where it will be used. There you saw the awning retract, which gives me an understanding of the mechanics of the product and the attachment points to the fifth wheel in this example. As I zoom in and see the attachment point, I also open up the awning to again be able to see the mechanics related to how that operates. Now we'll take a look at the different types of awnings that are provided in terms of the operation. The manual awning shows that I have vertical supports, and then as I close that, I can see where the attachment points are at lower than on the fifth wheel. As I zoom in on that, I can see the detail of that attachment point, and as I open the awning back up, I can see the mechanism of how that's attached, opened and closed. As I look at my awning, I decided that I'd like to go back to a power awning and see that represented now on the fifth wheel. I need a wider awning, so then we'll see how that then expands on the elevation of the fifth wheel. Next, we want to go ahead and take a look at the awning material. So as I change the fabric color there, we'll go ahead and zoom in and see a little more detail related to the color, also the pattern. Switching those fabrics, we can see a little bit how that changes, as well as the hardware and the awning supports have changed from black to white. As I choose this selection, it changes back to white. And as I recenter and zoom out to get a better perspective of that awning and the color, I'll go ahead and choose the awning hardware. As I do that, then I'm now presented dynamically with hardware color options. I'll change that to white as that's my preferred color over the default of black. The next thing that I'm really interested in understanding is how I can support the awning, and I have an option here for the fabric support. And as I view the detail of that and zoom in and see how I have now these support bars that elevate the fabric over top of the door, I think that's really important. As I take those out, that sags down. I decide that I want to go ahead and keep that awning support to go ahead and give me that extra headroom under the awning. I really like this awning configuration. I'll go ahead and zoom out, generate a QR code so that I can share that with my friends and family.